What's going on, guys? This is Ushin from TGO Podcast, ready for the YCS Podcast number 4. I'm joined by Michael.
Hello.
Adam.
Hello.
Robbie.
Robbie farted if the mic didn't pick it up. Hello.
And by third parties, were the third parties had to be named, or?
Jeff.
Featuring Jeff and who are sitting and making horrible memes and eating food
At the same time.
How are you guys today?
I'm tired. I got 3 hours sleep last night. Help.
You mad thing. Why? How are you up so late?
We fell asleep at like 9, which was really early for me. I woke up at 1, and I thought it was 7, like when I usually wake up, and I got up and had a shower, and put my clothes on, and then Kira was like, "Why are you up? It's 1 o'clock in the morning."
Such a rare guy.
And then I couldn't go back to sleep, so.
You had a fucking shower at 1 in the morning.
Yeah. It was bad for her housemates.
Fucking hell, Michael.
Yeah.
This man is a bit of a mess today.
Yeah. A little bit. I feel great anyway. I just sucked my thumb for about a minute, and I just feel so soothed. It's completely zen.
I didn't think you'd say it on the podcast.
Are you started it, alright? I'm bringing you down with me.
Right, okay, you know what? It feels good and it makes the problems go away for a little while.
In fact, you know, if you're listening right now, then I actively encourage you to
Suck your old fucking thumb.
just suck your thumb. Just take a second. We'll leave you to it. We won't watch or anything.
A moment of silence.
Moment of silence. Just put your thumb in your mouth and just gently suck.
The thumbnail for this podcast should be a thumb.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Isn't this
soothing
a
for some
thumb?
reason.
Jesus Christ.
Shake, please.
What has happened?
Please shake. Please shake. Alright, so today the agenda is we're just going to talk about YCS Chicago, I guess. We might talk
Do you
about
mean
some...
Dusseldorf?
Does it mean Dusseldorf?
I've been saying Chicago for the past 2 weeks.
Chicago!
Keane just didn't go to Chicago and he went to Dusseldorf by accident. He's like, oh shit, where the YCS at?
I knew it didn't cap at all. It was just people going to the wrong YCS.
I didn't know
What
they
is
spoke
the
German
German
in
YCS?
Why are all these Chicago people speaking German?
What's going on?
Why are they all talking about sauerkraut? What the fuck?
Apparently, after the reg closed, people were just running around like mad.
Yeah, Keane said the city was just in havoc, like the fucking zombie apocalypse.
The entire city was just like you nerds screaming, running in all directions like,
I can't even imagine.
I must rent trouble in your original tour!
Oh god.
Oh, can you imagine though? Can you imagine they didn't do YCS 2 and you paid the money to stay over there and play
Put your
Yu-Gi-Oh?
fucking chair on the ground and keep it there, Michael.
Ah, bitch!
Every 2 seconds, it's like a clock, just like...
It makes me feel taller.
This man's a renegade. He does what he wants.
Absolutely. But just imagine like 1,200 Yu-Gi-Oh nerds.
I don't want to.
Yeah, probably half and showered, just running around Dusseldorf going crazy.
Oh.
Because the YCS didn't open.
Icky pooey.
Apparently at first they were going to have like a mega regional, and then decided just to upgrade it to a YCS.
Yeah.
And they called like 5 different venues, I heard.
Can you imagine being the dudes that were like going to the mega regional and they just being like, oh, we're at the YCS now, and they're like, oh shit, they brought my shitty road deck, what am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, the guy who won was playing Striker literally because he didn't have the cards for Thunder Dragon. It was the only reason.
The man won the event.
Yeah.
Mad bastard.
Crazy. I imagine like you show up to the YCS and like registration's closed and you've wasted all of your money and you're like, oh fuck it, whatever, I'm not gonna play and I need the cards anyway. And they open a second event, you're like, oh I guess I'll play in this one, why not? And then you fucking win the entire thing. Like it's the most half-assed thing ever. I love it.
What happened with the whole the winner of YCS 2 and the winner of YCS 1? Did they have that fucking feature match at McDonald's afterwards? Or like,
What was this?
Yeah, like who, the person who won like YCS 2 and the guy who won YCS 1, like how did they determine the overall winner?
Oh, there's 2 separate YCSs.
Oh, cool. Okay. Never mind then.
I mean, you could argue Tom Rose your owner because this is event at like 1,200 as opposed to like 600.
That's
yeah.
true.
And the
Double
other one,
the event.
YCS 2 had all the sloppy seconds.
Yeah, it had all the people who didn't pre-reg.
Yeah.
I mean, like, why would you ever pre-reg though? Because the venue is booked for 2,500 people, I think, and then that's less than what the biggest YCS in Europe was. So,
Yeah.
like, I mean, they were pretty safe.
People weren't expecting what?
No, there was over 3,000 people, wasn't there?
35,
That's
3,700?
mental.
Crazy.
Like, that beat the record by a long shot. Like.
B number.
But did it actually? Because it was two separate YCSs. So the biggest YCS.
Oh, don't start this shit.
I think the biggest YCS is still the last one that was previously the
No,
biggest.
it's not. Dorf was still bigger.
But Dorf was two separate YCSs.
Yeah, but the Dusseldorf one was bigger than fucking whatever the fuck the last one was.
Oh, I think it
My
was,
lad.
yeah, because Dusseldorf one capped at
Really?
2,500.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
So even with Dusseldorf 2 not being in the equation,
Like, they didn't have to cap Milan, they had to
It's
cap
still
Dusseldorf because it was
Yoshi.
so big.
That's crazy. Big Yoshi. I just found a load of Podge's cards in my pocket.
Oh,
And like not my bad pocket. It's like I have a pocket on the front of my chest.
the titty pocket.
Yeah, and Podge gave me like 30-40 euro worth of cards, and I just put them in there and totally forgot I had them. So thank God they're all still in mint condition.
More than 30 or 40 euro worth of cards.
Probably.
Yeah, a lot of money worth of cards. Phew, that was scary.
puts them in sync.
Puts them beside curry plate.
So the top 64 of YCS Dusseldorf was insane. It was
Salmon
absolutely
Great
crazy.
Deck.
Yeah, Salmon Great was like the most represented. But it's
Geist is
also-
gone.
Big
I
salmon,
think
man.
the most I saw of Geist was, I think, Italian Yu-Gi-Oh put up a profile of a Geist deck from the Mega Regional. I can't believe they still had a Mega Regional after all of that.
Why not?
Imagine going to a YCS and they open a second YCS and you still play in the Mega Regional.
That's odd.
You must just be like super not competent, or just like not arse for the commitment of like a long YCS.
Maybe, yeah. Or just trying to like fish out all the bad players because everyone else
Or
is
else you
gonna
go
play
X3
YCS.
drop and you're like, oh, Mega Regionals in like an hour, I'll do that.
Yeah,
True.
maybe.
Yeah, true. But yeah, Salmon Great had like 28 showings out of the 64. That's insane.
That's pure
Pretty
mad.
big.
That's like,
almost half.
that's 43%, 43.75%, something like that.
I know for a fact you didn't calculate that in your head.
No, I read that already. I did not calculate that in my head. Jesus, I'm not Rain Man.
Yeah, that's like four Salmon Great decks off of half of overall representation.
I think it's partly because the deck is new as well, so everyone's like, ooh, new exciting flashy deck.
Because
but
the
also,
last
like,
time there was a new deck, it topped Prankins.
Prankits. Yeah, Prankits.
Also because a lot of people who were like too, they didn't want to like spend money to like play meta, so like never bothered going to events, and then they're like, oh, I can play this meta deck like really cheap. So now I'm like probably encouraging more people to go because a meta deck is more accessible. So that's probably takes
Which
into
is
account.
definitely cool.
I think Salmon Great will drop off the map a little bit, but they won't. They'll still be meta. They just won't be as highly represented as they are right now.
Probably not.
Because I think people are still trying to learn how to play against the deck and what to hit, and once people learn that, the deck will drop in representation. I think because
Yeah,
people will realize Danger Thunder just is insane.
Called by Gazelle.
I've seen so many people, like good players, decent players, ash the circle. And I'm like, what are you
You
doing?
don't ash circle.
Don't ash the
You
circle.
do not ash circle.
You hit the gazelle. Always hit the gazelle.
You hit the Gazelle or you hit the Stalio.
Yeah. Oh, Stadio. I meant Stadio. Yeah, I meant Stadio.
It depends. It depends on the situation.
So the deck is very much just it's on its new legs. People
The
are still
amount of
learning
time
how to
I've
use
been playing online with Salmon Great, and I'll go normal debug effect, and they'll go ash, and I'll just be like, okay.
I did that today.
Thanks
I
for
know
letting
what
me
that
win.
Stuff does.
it. Real scrub hours. Yeah, and then the next most represented deck was Thunder Dragon.
Unsurprising.
And then Striker had 9 representations. So Thunder Dragons had 10, Strikers had 9.
I feel like people are just getting bored with Striker. I don't even think they'll need to hit Striker on the next list because people are just kind of fading away from it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's kind of interesting, isn't it?
Mm.
The way it's just like it's not getting worse or anything. People are just getting sick of
The
it.
deck just gets killed because people just are so fed up with it. Not that it's gotten bad.
Everyone starts putting Nat Beast in the action deck. No more strikey.
Has this ever happened? A deck just the representation going down because no one's playing it because they're fucking bored of it.
Trickster.
Trickstar, yeah, true.
Fair.
It's probably happened multiple times.
Yeah. Same with Draco as well.
Trickster, Draco.
And then Danger Orcust, Crusadia, Subterror, and True Draco all had the same amount of.
Subterror is such a cool deck. Like it's such a cool stun strategy. Like there's been like
flippy flip trap cards.
since like mana played Altergeist for like 6 months.
Ah, yeah, but none of the others have flip effects, do they?
No, but all the traps have flip effects.
Blue effect.
Flip summon.
Search. Fiendus.
Yeah, it's Fiendus like super good as well. Just makes other stuff.
It's an Omni Negate.
Fucking chair on the ground.
I'm sorry.
It's an
Oh,
Omni
no.
Negate that doesn't destroy.
It's insane. It's so good. It's so good.
It's a hand trap.
It is a hand trap.
Can you imagine how expensive that deck would be? Guru was like anything other than a con.
Oh my god! Even if he was a super, he'd probably be like €6 or €7.
Like Hidden City's what, like 30 quid at the moment. No,
Didn't
crazy.
say he's big money.
Strike
He's
scan.
done at 20. I think it was at 15. Like I think last weekend it's gone back to 20.
When Guru first got confirmed for Savage Strike, it shot up to like 50 quid on the car market.
That's
was
insane. People are just so hyped for that deck. I love that deck. I remember like the only reason I know and enjoyed the deck was because last year when that Field Spell deck was running around,
Oh yeah, yeah.
the Subterra power was my favorite part of it, and it's funny because it was like the light version of Subterra I played. It was like those PlayStation demo discs you used to get from magazines.
Yeah.
That was essentially what that was.
Oh wow.
PlayStation demo discs.
Jake's ready to rant. Go on, hit us with that rant about the PlayStation demo
What?
discs.
No, I just heard you say there were PlayStation notice and turned over. I need context.
Oh no, we're
Explain.
just talking about. So there was a deck that was a big compendium with loads of different engines, and I was just comparing that deck to the PlayStation demo disc. They were cool, man. They were really cool.
There was that one that deleted all your save files on your memory card if you played it though.
That one wasn't cool.
Big oof that
There was
was.
one where they made a big mistake and kind of fucked everybody.
I never heard about that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just wiped your save file for like everything.
That's just
Crazy.
evil.
I've never seen that, man. I've never seen that in like 10 years. A demo disc. It's kind of sad, isn't it?
I don't do them anymore.
But it's an American disc. That's why it's cool.
Mm.
Can I get a demo Yu-Gi-Oh deck, please?
Oh, they used to have have cards free in like loads of different magazines.
Shonen Jump Pro.
yeah, treasure promos. Yeah, they stopped doing those as well, actually.
The
Yeah.
action figure Bubble Man, which
Oh
is like
god.
400 quid, isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
He's worth mad.
Oh
money.
yeah, the Bubble Man that came in
There's
the.
a Bubble Man that came with an action figure that's like 400 quid
Yeah.
because no one had the action figure.
It's crazy.
What the fuck?
It's mad expensive.
Who's gonna buy a fucking Bubble Man action figure? Like who's gonna look at Elemental Hero Bubble Man and go, oh, I want that. Like,
He's so useless.
I actually love him, man. He's pretty good,
of
man.
course you love.
If
Bubble
you
Man.
have no cards in hand, when you summon him, draw 2.
Can we get a big F for Neo Bubble Man who can't be summoned anymore because Metamorphosis is banned? Poor guy.
It's so shit. There's so many weird things with heroes where cards have just like changed from the anime. Like Neo Bubbleman, I think you had to tribute Bubbleman to summon him in the anime or something.
Oh,
or like he was a.
Don't even talk to me about the anime rulings. They just fucking. There was no rules in that show.
Bizarre. Mad
I
bizarre.
attack the moon.
And you attack the moon.
I'm going to
Attack
summon 3 blue eyes in 1 turn with no tributes whatsoever, no spell card, and I'm going to attack your life points directly. Oh no, Exodia.
With no monsters left in the field, I summon Dark Magician.
Stop.
Direct attack.
Banned. Banned.
Remember when you
Dark
used to
Magician too
play Dark
strong.
Magician?
I remember it served me well. I won locals with that one.
Did you actually?
Yeah, it served me neatly.
I don't
First time I
remember
met Keen actually.
Oh my god.
Kian.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
weird.
funny. And you and James both played it and both gave it up at the same time.
Oh, James gave it up months before I did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were still playing it for a while.
When me and James first got back into the game, I was building DDDs from the structure deck,
Same.
and Keen was building, or not Keen, James was building Dark Magician. Oh, we were just such big scrubs. He was playing like vanilla BLS and stuff in it because we were just character decks. It was so stupid. Just looking back on it, just
Did you
playing
ever
with Magic
finish
the
that deck?
Gathering sleeves.
Oh my god, I used to have those as well.
Oh, so bad. Like
Oh,
they just
it's
did not
horrendous.
fit the cards.
It's so bad. And, like you can't even double sleep with them because they're just completely the wrong size.
Fucking huge, like. Oh.
It's so grim. But yeah, anyway, back to Dusseldorf.
Wow, that was a tangent.
So yeah, Salmon, Great Thunder Dragon, Striker Pure, and then we had one Lunalite deck, and 8 other decks.
What happened to Luna like? Because everyone was so hyped for it. You were.
Everyone was
hyped as
afraid
hell
to
for
play it because he didn't want to be called a furry.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Quincy the Snitch ruined
Jesus.
how the deck is. Vlad called him out now, right? His word's not mine.
Okay.
Have you seen the deck profile that he did?
Quincy.
No, not Quincy.
Raph?
It was in Raph's profile.
Oh, Raph's profile for Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And,
saw, I saw.
they were just like talking about a certain European player, and Vlad just goes Quincy the Snitch.
Oof.
Maybe he means Tom Rose.
maybe, perhaps.
Someone fill me in
Tom
on that.
Quincy
I'm
Rose.
completely out of the loop.
Oh right. So basically, what happened was all the CCG guys were innovating this Lunalite deck for the YCS, and it was a like big secret. Not for us, obviously, because it was around Dublin locals a lot.
Prestigious Dublin locals.
But it was a CCG Dublin locals crossover. You know, a real
Real
history in the
scholarly
making.
progress.
Yes, that's it. But what happened was Quincy like saw the deck, and he saw the profile of it because there's a profile of it on Darren's channel. And the day before the YCS, with the knowledge that CCG were innovating it and preparing to, do well in the YCS with it, he puts up in Zodiac, remember guys, here's how you beat Luna Light. You just, stand by phase, hit the back row, and then turn pair priority, summon Pranker Tops, and then kaiju their shit, and they can't do anything. And he ruined their their months of planning and testing.
But won the event anyway.
Yeah, because no one read his message or his post in Zodiac, so it worked out in the end.
This
That's
lad
big
needs to
oof.
get paper cut off a Yu-Gi-Oh card, specifically Luna Light.
What's the worst place you think to get a paper cut?
In between the fingers.
At locals.
Or your fucking cock. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
right in the
I'm
toe.
cringing.
How would that
Stop.
even happen?
No, stop. We're not
That's
talking about
That dude who jacked off to an engage.
Okay, right. No
Team
more.
goes over, actively support the chastity of your Sky Striker cards.
Okay, right. No more
No, is it
engage.
actively
Come
support
talk.
their
Back to door.
chastity as the player?
No more engage. Come talk. Back to door, please.
Back to door. And then we had 8 other decks in Top Cut. This was all Dorf 1.
Which one of them was the Blue Eyes deck?
Yeah.
One of them was Blue Eyes, Guard Dragon, fucking
Danger.
Odd Eyes something. No,
There was no Odd Eyes cards in it.
What's the Photon something?
The Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Dark Matter.
Dark Matter.
Matter Turbo.
Dark Matter Turbo.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Which all the Guard Dragon decks really are.
It's insane.
Apart from Crusadia
You
boys.
still summon them, don't you?
No, not really.
No, you don't.
Oh, never
You
mind.
end on negate and then optimally I've ended on fucking what was it? Barkion, Nat Beast, Crystal Wing.
And like a fuckload of cards in hand.
And then a bunch of cards in hand. And when fucking Hierarctic Seal comes out, another Floodgate, something from the extra deck. I'm so hype. So hype. My first competitive deck.
No more Goki.
And then everyone was gonna fucking kill it straight off. No, you can't summon. Fuck.
Okay, guys, guess how many different decks there were on day 1?
Oh shit. Who
They
knows?
were what, 2,700 different pairs or something?
Something like that.
2,300 different
I'm
pairs?
gonna guess 2,000.
2,000 different decks.
Jesus. You mad
Different
bastard.
decks.
You mad.
Different decks.
That means there are only 700 people, 701 people, no, 501 people playing different decks.
Wait, what? I'm so
What?
confused.
No.
You were saying there's
'Cause if there's-
2,000 different
there's
archetypes
2,000
playing.
Oh, I've done this backwards. Never mind.
You silly boy.
My maths doesn't work either, what the fuck am I saying?
How many decks was there?
There were 364 different decks.
Fuck, man.
That's pretty cool. And what's even cooler is that there were, 16 different decks in top 64?
Yeah.
That shit doesn't happen, man.
No, it's a really diverse format.
Incredibly diverse. It was so cool. So cool. I love this format so much.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
And it's cool because every deck kind of has a chance. Because there's so many different decks in the format.
Mm.
So if you have a bad matchup against one meta deck, whatever, there's other decks as well.
Except for Altergeist, apparently.
Yeah.
Poor
They
old
just get
Entirely disappeared.
bastards.
People aren't multi-fakering effect hard enough.
They're summoning the wrong thing. They're summoning Marionette.
Vlad and Cormac were saying that the deck struggles in an undefined format. So once the format kind of settles down a bit, Geist might rise up again a little bit.
Maybe.
But we'll see. Once it knows how to
You have
counter
to
the
side properly against Salamander and all that kind of stuff.
meta. Yeah. I feel like
Because I wouldn't
Salamander-
imagine that Altergeist would have a very good Salamander matchup.
Well, they can multi-faker off of their interruptions.
Side
that
and
means
rivalries,
shit.
I guess.
That means absolutely nothing.
What do you mean they can multiplayer off the interruptions?
Like your traps.
The Salmon Great ones.
Yeah.
No.
No.
That's
Oh.
not how Faker works.
Oh, it's
When
when
you
It has to be
activate
your own
a trap.
traps, yeah.
Man, I don't play this game.
Imagine how fucked he'd be.
He'd be
The
so
mirror would
crazy.
be hell.
Imagine flipping impermanence and then going, oh, actually, I have a multi-faker.
The mirror would be
I got so
literal hell.
confused there. I said, what are you talking about?
I'm just so used to Draco, where the Draco spell that lets you draw, is it
Heritage.
Heritage lets you draw off.
You played this deck
Draco.
for months and you can't remember what Heritage is called.
Man, I have a 2-second memory, okay?
Come on.
So it lets you draw off of cards that are sent from your opponent's field of grave as well.
Yeah.
Any record card sent from the field of grave. So I'm just completely used to that.
The
This
guy-
is I understand what you said now, Adam, when you said you just play Paleo for 3 months and you don't understand any other deck.
Yeah,
And
no,
every
no.
deck is Paleo.
Yeah, I've learned now because I haven't played Paleo in about fucking 6 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Geist match for Salmon Great is not very fun because they have Foxy, which gets rid of back row. They have Heat Leo, which shuffles 2 of them away. They have a bunch of cards like that. They're
Rage
crazy.
can just pop everything.
Yeah, they've Rage that just nukes the board. They go first. Like if they go first against Geist when they're not playing Geist player, they could like just make Heat Leo, or they could just end something with pop 2 back row Nenfez, and then oh no, because Geist don't end on that many back row anyway.
It's pretty sucky.
Relatable.
Sucky me don't long.
I feel bad for James just picking up the deck as well.
Yeah, I got it as well. I packed the Phantasmate from my my entry packs in the last event I played, and I swapped them for a full alternate score and a full Windwitch engine.
Jesus.
Oof. So, and
Full
also
alternate score.
yeah. Faker is like, oh yeah. Faker is like 6-7, isn't it?
Yeah, but isn't Phantasmia like 70 grid at the
It was
moment?
50 when I
Oh,
made the
okay.
swap, and I still
Okay,
made
maybe
it by
that's
like a
fair.
$5, but
That's fair enough.
it sucked. And also I realised afterwards that all the cards he gave me were the old printings, the ones that didn't have the updated card text.
Ah, shit.
And I should have known because he had them all in his binder. And I looked at them and they were normal, and then he took out cards from behind the ones that I was looking at. So he must have had all the ones with the miss
Pre-errata
the
ones.
pre-errata ones behind the normal ones, and just took those ones out and gave them to me.
You got caught.
Yeah. So check your cards before you get them.
Yeah.
It's not too
Oh,
much of
wow.
a difference. Everyone knows the
I
rules.
mean, you
It's
can
true,
still
yeah.
use them.
It's
but-
still annoying, and like I'd say those cards are worth far less.
Mm.
And then the top 8, it's really cute. The top 8 breakdown on the Konami website are just player profiles. So they talk to the player, they take a picture of them. Oh, this guy's doing a little thumbs up. That's so cute. Shout out Daniel Bondarenko. You're really cute.
He's 17.
He is.
Good man.
But it tells you where they're from, how they feel, what deck they were playing.
I'm scared.
Literally first line. I was very nervous going into the event. Full stop.
The end.
I'm still very nervous coming out of it.
I don't know what happens.
But they ask what awesome tech cards they're playing, and he was playing DD Crow and Called By in the main
Called
deck.
by the Grace. Great misprint.
Called By the Grace. Oh my, Konami, get your shit together.
Konami makes the cards and they don't even know the fucking names.
Called By the Grace. Oh my Jesus.
Imagine there's actually a card called Called by the Grace. That's like an actual spicy tech, and we're all just here memeing on it.
So this guy was on E-Man actually, 17 years old. That's pretty cool. He was playing with Salmon Great. And he was playing DD Crow and Call by the Grave in the main deck. So that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
And then another guy who was playing
DD
Salmon
Crow
Great
would be-
again.
DD Crow would be pretty good against Salamander. Yeah.
Hmm?
DD Crow would be really good against Salamander. Or am I being wrong? Adam?
I think you are correct.
Sorry?
DD Crow, that might be good against Salamander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go Spinny F and the chain DD Crow, and then Spinny's gone. You get sad.
Yeah.
What about Skullmaster?
Skullmeister, Spinny's still there. Doesn't matter.
Actually, you know what's really good against the deck? Necro Valley.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
Simo was talking about that actually in his most recent video.
Necro Valley's crazy good against the deck.
Imagine just fucking playing Necro Valley, just randomly.
Yeah.
He was playing Draco and you're like, oh, terraforming, you're like, oh, here comes the diagrams of Necro Valley.
Okay, so I'm 5 people in, and so far 4 of them have been playing Salmon Great.
Of course.
Danger Orcus, Subterror.
Danger Orcus is such a cool fucking deck. Aiden was talking about that today and he said it's like the new BA, which is actually hilarious considering Tom Rose won with it.
Yeah, it's very similar.
It's BA, but it runs a smaller engine. OTK is better.
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
BA, but better.
Oh
Or
no,
BA.
are we going to see an end to BA?
It hasn't been in any like big events since
No.
they hit snow. It's been kind of
Yeah,
because it
that's
shuts off the
unfortunate.
Hydrolanders, it makes those less consistent, and then
That is a
you know.
big sad.
He so Tom was playing like Danger Orcus with 48 fucking cards,
What a madman!
and he sided in 10 cards to go second.
Fuck man.
That's crazy.
Big brain.
Yeah.
The deck is just Borrelsword Turbo though, isn't it? Which is cool.
Or it ends an thought if you make it go first.
Yeah.
So he was playing a very similar deck to Ping, and he was even playing the Space Connector.
Did you guys see what Ping said actually? Someone asked him what's he gonna do to get ready for day 2, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna go home, shower and eat, and then everyone was like, yeah, my man, he's going home to shower. He's already beating like half the people at the YCS.
That's so funny. Like Ping and Tom's decks were basically the same, but they put so many extra deck names in Ping's deck. It was so funny. Like Tom was playing. They called Tom's deck Danger Orcust Hybrid, and they called Ping's deck Dark Warrior Danger Orcust Hybrid.
Interesting. Was he playing like Greffer and Armageddon Knight or something? Or?
Yeah, but that's like 2 cards, and Tom was playing the Neo-Space Connector anyway.
Yeah, that's strange.
Just to make it sound like they're not playing the same deck.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. Like,
It's
that's
a bit
crazy.
weird, yeah.
Maybe they're like, hey, let's make it look like we have more decks in the top 8.
So I'm going to play Crusadia Guard Dragons, but I'm going to run like 2 Blue Eyes cards on it just for the meme. Now it suddenly becomes Crusadia Blue Eyes Guard Dragons.
It's really cute how Ping and like Tom and all the guys from Career Bros and some of the guys from E-Man and CCG are all such good mates.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
They seem to be like kind of the more kind of stand-up members of the community.
Yeah.
Like Ping, just from watching his deck profile, he won. What was the YCS he won?
Oh, he won with
Trickstar Sky Striker or something.
Trickstar. It was a while ago.
A while ago,
He came
yeah.
second with Trickstar.
Oh, but yeah,
Against-
he came second. Yeah, sorry, but that deck profile was so wholesome.
Yeah.
When they were in the restaurant after, he was just he just seems like such a nice guy.
That's cute.
It's just really, really wholesome.
Yeah, his game against Tom was so lovely. It was just so wholesome, and they were like all like smiley and chatty, and they were joking about it when they misplayed and stuff, and it was just it was so lovely, so lovely to watch. And they're on different teams as well, but they're just so chill together. It's awesome.
Tom and Ping.
Yeah.
They're both on
Creepers.
Creepers.
No, Ping is on. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking about Dane. Sorry, Dane Kabui. Sorry.
Uh-oh. That's one unsubscribe, Oshie.
Sorry, Dinkabui.
And there's a guy who was playing Subterror as well, which is pretty cool. He's 16 years old.
Subterra new alter decks?
Some guy was playing
Chop deck?
Subterra at Limerick as well. You uploaded his deck.
Oh
profile,
yeah. Ned.
Ned, yeah.
Ned Atlas.
The only
I love
Subterra
that
player
name.
in the entire fucking country, probably.
Yeah.
Well, soon to be Aiden.
Well, there's quite a few actually in the country.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Because the secret's out of the bag.
Yeah, Ned's lovely. Shout out to him. I don't think he has his Facebook or anything because I could put him on Facebook, so hopefully he finds us.
At Ned.
Shout out to you, Ned. He's got such a cool name.
Ned Atlas, yeah, he just said he's an anime
Sounds
character.
Yeah, doesn't he? You reckon he has a globe like tattooed in his ass?
Could
He's
do.
an atlas, like a full atlas just tattooed on his back.
Yeah, maybe that's what it's called, Ned Atlas.
What a man.
What an absolute man.
Can we flip someone, Guru?
Can we flip the switch?
This is so sad. Can we guru F?
And then there was Dusseldorf 2.
Electric
Dusseldorf
Boogaloo.
2
Boogaloo.
boys.
Which
Did
is really cool.
anyone hear from Josh actually? Did he get into YCS 1 or 2? Did anyone here?
No
Did
idea.
Keen say? No.
Didn't
Keen
even
got
know.
so lucky. He was the last person to register for YCS 1.
Yeah, crazy.
So lucky, man.
Well, he might have done better if he was in Dusseldorf 2 because...
Yeah. He did get terrible. Like, he did say that the Dangerous Under Dragon matchup was terrible for Spiral, and he played 2 of them, like, in his first 2 rounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I think it was his first 2, but definitely in his first 3 he played
He
2
won one
Dangerous
of them though, I think. And he was X1 after round 2.
I can't remember. He said he lost against 2 Thunder Dragons. So, and that was that was his 3rd loss. So,
Spiral was such a wild card because I was watching the coverage and a load of guys just said that they just like randomly lost to Spiral.
it's
Like,
a cool deck. Like, when
it's
it
a cool
works,
deck.
like
Yeah. But it's like it has great matchups and just blows out lots of different decks. But there's some decks that it just can't play against. And
yeah.
if it's against those matchups, like it's funny because it doesn't really get to top cut in tournaments as long as Danger Thunder Dragon is about.
Mm.
But it does just like randomly come out of the blue and eliminate just like random players.
Yeah.
It's like kamikaze, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It seems really, really cool.
It's like all the players are just there just to fuck up people's lives. Like, they don't care if they top or not. They're just like, I'm gonna stop you from topping.
Was it at the last... It wasn't the YCS Chicago, it was the one before Milan? I saw someone putting a meme about like Crusadia and it was like fucking, the dude standing like covering someone with a bunch of arrows in his back, someone shooting behind him.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like, that guy was Crusadia decks and it was like Rogue Trash and then like the meta in front of him. It's like,
Crusadia
that's
dudes.
Spiral now.
Just eliminating the rogue people.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, the guy with the arrows on him is Crusadia Guard Dragon. And all
that-
the arrows are hand traps.
2 Crusadia boys up in the top cut there.
Hell yeah.
I'm so proud.
It's so cool, man. It's so cool. They have the top 16 for just
Maximus Effect. 11,000 damage. Bye!
There was a Draco player in top 16 for Dusseldorf too, which makes me very happy.
He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing Borders. He wasn't playing. He was playing two Desires as well, I think, which was weird.
Especially
The only floodgate he played were 2 Monarchs Erupt and
2.
3. There can only be 1, I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think he was playing those, and I don't think he was playing Rivalry. I could be wrong. He definitely wasn't playing Rivalry. He was playing Summon Limit. He was playing 3 copies of Summon Limit,
That's good.
which was also spicy.
Oh yeah. He was the. There was the guy with the cap.
I'm not sure. I saw the deck list on Zodiac.
No,
I didn't
okay.
watch a profile.
Because there was a guy with the cap who was playing in, I think it was in Dusseldorf 1, and he top 32. And he was playing some really weird list with like 1 million floodgates. It was crazy. He played like it was funny because like Draco used to play so many floodgates and it just kind of went to not really playing so many.
Yeah,
And
Rivalry's
back to that
fallen
again.
off. Gozen's kind of mess at times. There can only be one that seems to be like
It's fantastic.
really good at the
There can
moment.
only be one.
Fuck Salamangreat.
Stop Salamangreat in their tracks.
It's the only floodgate that does really, other than like skill drain / Monarchs.
Their only out is like having a Foxy Grid and just crashing the monster to leave and then Foxy pop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or else Twin, I guess.
Salmon Great are nuts because they can play so many floodgates.
And so many hand traps.
Well, they don't play floodgates at all. The bad builds play floodgates.
Oh yeah, they can play through so many floodgates. Like, they can play through Rivalry, they can play through
Gozen.
Gozen, they can just make Phoenix so
They
easily.
can play through skill drain to an extent
Mm-hmm.
because Foxy's effect is a great effect. Like the whole thing is one big effect, so it doesn't get negated when it hits the field, I believe.
They can just link spam. You know, they can just, you know, get their roar or their rage and just pop it. You know?
Yeah, that works too.
Like they have so much utility and they can play through like so much. It's crazy. There are 2 Trickstar tops in Dusseldorf too, which is kinda cool. Yeah, yeet!
I wonder what they're playing. I always like to see Trickstar lists because they're always
Trickstar.
so fucking weird.
Waiting for that.
I hate you all. Can we get a candy now in here?
They're probably playing more than 1 Carabane.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
I wish I was, but I only have one.
How much are they?
I like a tenner. I
Jesus.
haven't been in locals or
This
anything.
is so sad. Can we chain Lycris?
I love for that.
Then
That
chain a
super
second
rare
one.
is
It's an ultra.
as expensive. Ultra. That ultra is as expensive as a rare.
Yeah, it's expensive. Something like Wolf.
But then, like, there's less. What am I saying? There's
less-
more rares in a set than there is supers, so it's harder to get a particular rare than it is to get a particular super. So
What's the advantage of something like Wolf gets you in Salamangreat? It just makes them a necessity.
yeah,
Yeah.
you need
You
to
can't play the deck with it.
Also, it seems pretty short printed as well. Like people open cases, the set are getting like only a couple.
The advantage Salamangreat get in general is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, generally, through an interruption, I'm going +3 minimum.
It's crazy.
It's just
It's ridiculous.
And you have
Like-
so many follow-up plays for the turn after as well.
Yeah, because you get, like, all your combos start with Gazelle, and Sunday Wolf gets you your Gazelle back for next turn. And you can just, if they clear your entire board,
We did this earlier, didn't we?
yeah, if you clear your entire board, you can still normal Gazelle, send the fusion, and OTK them, still, through a monster.
yeah, that Chimera thing seems fucking mental.
Violet Chimera is ridiculous.
With like Heat Leo like reducing the attack and then the whole like I do double damage if you
Yeah.
altered attack. It's like okay.
Healy will make a monster either 500 or 0. Fusion Fire, fuse him away in any other Salamangreat, like one you add back to Sunlight Wolf. That makes Violet Chimera like 4k and he does double damage through a 0 attack monster.
It's crazy.
Hello OTK.
Imagine
I see you have
Chimera
learned
with
from
Boral
Mr.
Sword.
Equimats.
Imagine Violet Chimera with Boral Sword.
That is the most Winmore thing I think you've ever said. There's no need for that.
Literally just a flex, like, there's no
Yeah.
reason for it.
Salamangreat have like 3 different OTKs, it's ridiculous.
They have a win card debug OTK, which is cool.
Yeah, the one card debug OTK uses transcode, not the jammer. It's not great because it needs to be on an empty field.
Yeah.
But like the Violet Chimera OTK is better, but it's more fragile because you usually are just ending on Violet Chimera. So if you somehow don't OTK them, you're a bit boned.
Swift Scarecrow.
Imagine some dickhead just drops a battle fader. It's just an ulti one as
If you get so
well.
Scarecrow, you're like, oh fuck.
Or
I've
scrap iron
ended on the
Scarecrow.
field spell and Violet Chimera and 1 card in hand.
Imagine Violet Chimera and then just dropping Honest.
Ooh.
I was thinking about this the other day actually. Imagine if there was an honest for every different attribute.
Yo,
That'd be
no.
They're kind of. It's in most archetypes nearly, I think.
Yeah, a lot of
At this
archetypes
point,
have
like,
honest.
you've got Carabane for Trickstar, you've got fucking Envoy of Chaos for BLS. I'm only saying that because I know
Do you
that
mean
one.
attributes like having a dark honest and like?
Oh, man,
fire
attribute.
honest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that would be fucked.
That would be
Welcome
crazy.
to Brain Fart Radio. I'm your host, Dr. Brain Fart.
Coming at you with
don't
does
remember right now.
rivalry go for attributes?
Welcome to
dude,
YCS
it's level.
rivalry of
Rivalry of the
Rivalry if there can only be one Gozen.
Welcome to YCS Lucasade.
Can we get a Pepsi up in here?
Sponsored by Red Bull.
Yeah. Jesus, guys, I'm so autistic. Send help.
Stop saying the words.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about
Salamangreat.
Yeah, we were talking about Salmon Great.
I think an OTK very easily.
They can only get literally one card if they're set up in grave.
They have a. You were telling me earlier they have a way to get Borload to steal 2 monsters.
Yeah, if you make up the jammer, then
You
you make.
fucking did that to me and stole my
Yeah.
dynamite and my maiden. You asshole.
If you make update jammer, any monster that's used that use him as link material can attack twice. So you make Barlow with update jammer and 2 of their Salmon Grades.
Oh
And then
god.
Barlow attacks twice and a steal is once per turn, so you just steal 2 of their cards.
That's the most flex thing I've ever heard.
It's ulti-flex.
So
Fantastic.
In Jonas Koschel's feature match in round 1, he made a Barlow that could attack twice against an empty field just to OTK for flex instead of making transcode.
Jesus.
He just felt like making Barlow because he thought it was funnier.
Fucking hell.
To be fair, if you can do it, like
Yeah, I mean, why not then do it?
Trim enough.
made 2 link rerolls, attack twice.
Pass!
2 Link Karibos.
Doppel Karibo.
Summon the token. Aiden hears Doppel upstairs, crashes through ceiling. Did somebody say Quandex effect?
2 Link Karibos is almost Gagaga Cowboy.
Shut the fuck up! How is it anything like that at all? Because it attacks for 600.
Guys, did you all see that Tom Rose was citing Black Ship of Corn?
What?
What are you
Yeah.
taking Black Ship of Corn
For time.
What the fuck
For
is that?
time.
Mad
It's the
bastard.
rank 4 XEs that was like 50 quid when it came out because it's number 50 Black Ship of Corn, I think it is. I know he said it was for time.
Black Ship of Corn.
Black Ship of Corn. They're saying like Black Ship
Oh.
of Corn. or
No,
something.
no,
I'm saying
Black
that
Ship
book-
of Corn.
Black Ship of Corn is
stupid.
detach 1 extra material from this card. Then target 1 face of monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to this card. Send it to the graveyard, and if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent.
Yeah, so he made it for time.
I like how
That's insane.
I like how Black Ship of Corn is a plant, but it's very clearly a fucking boat.
Because it's a corn boat. If you look closely.
it's a boat full of corn.
But why? Why is it a corn boat? Like
I don't know, Konami.
They need more plant support.
What the fuck? That card is so weird.
It saw so much play. It used to be like 50 quid when it came out.
It's just
insane.
Because all those silly like rank 4 XEs that were just like Honor Arc and Castell that are like mediocre now, but at the time were fucking nuts.
But Castell's so crazy, but like Honor Arc isn't as good. Black Ship of Corn is crap. And Heartland Draco used to be amazing as well.
Heartland Drake, whatever that do.
RIP rank
Correct.
4s. Only good one now is Dweller.
Dweller, I think Castell.
Castell's not good.
Rebellion,
quite good.
Dark Rebellion,
Not anymore.
is good.
I think Castell's very good.
Castell's decent.
Yeah.
It's just,
Baguska, never forget
If
it.
you've got if you got the 2 level 4s on board, you can do more than make a fucking Castell. Like
Holy
Castell
shit.
helps in certain
shuffle
He
back
does.
one card. It's a big unicorn.
Castell came up quite a few times in the last format. I saw him pop up. And I'm seeing Baguska pop up a bit again now.
Does he hurt Salamangreat?
a lot of no, someone
no.
could play him in the OCG.
Well, I mean,
Ah.
he can if you set up a board going first and end up with Yusuke, it can be like, oh no, but like, sometimes it's fine. Depends. Depends how they open. Really.
There's very few
Baguska
decks that
affects
Baguska really realistically hurts.
Yeah.
Anything that's like link heavy does nothing to.
Yeah.
So
Like it's not
Most
good
decks.
against against Crusader Guard Dragon really.
no, because it does nothing to guard dragons at all. It only stop. Well, it hurts in the sense that you can get LP to bring Darkness Metal Dragon out, but
Yeah,
then
it stops
you can't
the
use that
spell, yeah.
effect.
Mm.
So it depends what you have in hand.
all those Guard
True.
Dragon decks just require
Baguska
Darkest
doesn't
Metal
do
so
that.
much.
Yeah.
You need Darkness Metal Dragon and you need LP. If you get fucked on LP or Darkness Metal Dragon, it just stops unless you opened really well.
Yeah.
Imagine going to Baguski and Sky Striker and just going, oh, fuck. Normal Ray, oh, it's in defense, oh, it's gone. Literally, who cares?
You know what I found out today? You can't activate Ray under Rivalry Gozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're machines. And they're also different attributes.
But they tribute the stuff at cost, so I was like, oh, I'm sure they can do it, but I
Yes,
guess
you
not.
can't attempt to summon under the
No.
I
floodgate.
guess I'm just an idiot.
Yeah, you can't attempt someone under a floodgate. You can't attempt someone that's going to be a different attribute.
Poor Ray. Can we
Right.
can we get one cummies, please?
And raise it
For engage.
No more cummies.
Raise a Dark Warrior. Why don't they play it in Dark Warrior?
Shut the fuck up.
They actually, Dark Warrior used to play triple drones and triple engage.
Can you imagine seeing some asshole summon Isolde and then go send 4 equip summon Ray? Can you imagine?
I wouldn't even be mad. I'd just be like, well,
I just scoop,
good
like,
game.
It's like, you could have summoned Arby, you summoned Ray for flex. Fuck it, you win.
You know what my favourite thing to do used to be? I used to love summon Isolde, send 4, and then special summon Shadow Mist. I miss
That
being
was a
able to do
legitimate thing for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can still do it.
You can, but
Why?
would you?
Yeah, why would you?
Or what you can do now is some straddles.
There you go.
Effective
Also
straddles. Search
Shadow
or
Mist.
search/pop back roll. Search Shadow Mist, discard
Search
Shadow
Shadow
Mist.
Mist, discard out Twin Twisters, activate Monster Reborn.
Jesus.
This is devolved.
Very much so.
Then you make Castel and you win.
Hey, what's your favourite 2-card combo?
Oh, can I get a Dragon Shrine Black Metal Dragon over here? Yeah, yeet.
Spinny Gazelle. Spinny Gazelle's fucked.
Yeah, Sneak Gazelle's nuts.
Spinny Gazelle.
Troll reincarnation, boy.
Spinny Gazelle is game.
I literally have none for this.
Oh man, are there 2-card combos in Crusader Guard Dragon, or is it just whatever's in your hand?
It's literally just whatever you have in your hand, because most of everything does something. Like
I thought it was like 2 Crusader
Crusadia
monsters.
combos.
two Crusadias, like
I thought of another one.
best 2-card combo.
Mm.
2-card, just playing pure Crusadia and just going up and down.
My other one is Chronograph Cerberus. Or Swap Frog in a Water.
I was
Frog in a
yeah,
Water!
wait, did you
Oh,
say
I
that?
love that one! Discard water, someone swap you, Veiler him half, fuck you, cunt, normal him.
My favourite 2-card combo was 2 Dupe Frogs. What do you do?
It's like Marauding Captain, but he's fatter.
It's like Solar Flare
And
Dragon.
small
but
and
less
a frog.
fire.
And he misses timing all the time unless he's destroyed by battle, which he can't be because he stops himself being destroyed by battle.
Yeah.
Grr! Fucking make him an if effect, Konami, please. Just want to search Swap Frog.
Pendulum's nuts, man. Pendulum's so crazy.
Also, did everyone see that Konami is finally
Taking advice from players.
No, remember that Malefics are a thing. You see all the Malefic support coming out in dual power.
It's crazy.
Why?
So much shit. They literally have a field spell that says now that like what was one of their main restrictions is that you can only control one Malefic monster, I think, and the field spell literally is like, that restriction isn't a thing anymore because we realised how stupid it was. So like, just that deck is so fucking weird, man.
It's so strange. I don't think it's gonna be.
No, it's gonna be still gonna be shit. Like,
Probably
it's
be just an engine, if anything,
it's
potentially.
fucking Malefics, man.
Hey, free dragons.
Yeah.
So in Malefic Stardust Dragon.
I thought I had a really big brain thing for guard dragons, and I was so sad when I copped what the ruling was. It was something. Was it a Malefic? Stardust Dragon is a rank 10 synchro. And it's
No,
literally
all the
just,
Malefic monsters are just effect monsters.
no, there was, what was it? Something Quantum Synchro Dragon thing,
Oh,
rank
yeah,
10.
yeah.
It's either one of each effect. Either you negate destroying an opponent's monster effect on activation.
Are you talking about fucking Quasar?
No.
No. It's Cyber's Quantum Dragon.
No, that's not it either. That's
No?
that's a rank 8 that stops your opponent targeting any monsters you control. Level 8.
Level 8, not rank 8.
Whatever.
Rank is
XYZ.
Oh,
Whole
whatever.
Dragon is a rank 8 monster and he stops
Drop a
spell
comment
cards.
below if you think I'm wrong, but also I'm not going to read them, so I don't care.
He steals spell cards and diverts attacks, he's good.
No, it's like it's a level 10 synchro. Happy now, and it literally either does one of the two things: negate activation of a monster effect and destroy it, or once per turn, quick effect, blow everything on your opponent's board up.
Oh, it's.
But then it shuffles itself away into the extra deck at the end of your turn.
Is it Clearwing?
No, it's not clear.
Clearing's level 7.
It's level 10, is it?
Yeah, level 10.
Spring King.
Is it Majestic Star Dragon?
Yes.
Oh, Spring King Clearing, yeah.
It's Majestic Dragon plus Stardust Dragon plus 1 non-tuner monster. Is that it?
Yep.
When your opponent activates a card effect, tribute this card, negate the activation. If you do destroy all cards your opponent controls,
Yeah.
it switches strike. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. I lost myself. Negate its effects until the end of this turn,
Yeah.
and you can activate one of these effects. One of its effects is this card's effect once this turn.
Why don't.
Then
Why
it's
don't-
crap because listen to the last part of the card.
During the end phase, target one Stardust Dragon in your graveyard. Return this card from your field to the extra deck, then special summon that target.
Yeah. So it only works if you're like going second.
Oh.
But it's so I thought it was like onto something there. It
You
was
can just
so
summon
broken.
it off Agripane.
But
You
it-
can, but at in your end phase, if you don't shuffle another one of its archetype away or something, it shuffles itself back into the extra deck. so it does nothing
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
But if you manage to get like,
You're just better off
again-
making Abyss or Abyss.
Yeah.
But
It's a
you
cool
can't-
card though. It's if you've
A lot of those synchro dragons are really cool.
If I put needle fiber in or something, that'll be fucking synchro summon during the opponent's turn. And then just like they make their board. Okay, goodbye board.
That's a funny one because it has no it has to target the Stardust Dragon in your graveyard
Hmm.
to return itself to the extra deck. But if you have no Majestics, if you have no Stardust Dragon in your graveyard, it still returns itself, right?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
So why need to target the Stardust Dragon in the first place? If
It
it just does it
literally-
anyway. That's
yeah.
really weird.
It targets its cost.
Interesting.
Very strange.
Hmm.
Very strange. Welcome to the Rowings Corner, guys.
And
I'm
this is the
literally
boring
looking
part
this
of the
up on,
podcast.
Why Yu-Gi-Oh fandom? Have you guys seen the source code for Yu-Gi-Oh fandom?
No.
It's terrible.
Oh, you had this rant before, yeah, when we were doing the Linked Brains podcast.
Yeah, it's just like you just okay. I would encourage all of you at home to go onto the Yu-Gi-Oh fandom wiki and then right click and then click view page source and then stare at the fucking garbled mess that is the fucking 3,000 lines of code that come from advertising on the
Ew.
website, and you can like it really shows you why the website is so fucking slow.
That's just
I
messy.
hate the website so much.
Get
We
out.
gotta use it.
There's actually like YG organization have a website similar to the fandom.
That's pretty good.
It's called I forget what it's called, but
We need more alternatives.
we do indeed.
Mm.
Never has alternative.
Let's see.
Oh, on the fucking topic of alternate cards, did you guys see the fucking Red Eyes alternate dragon? The pure geek.
You go for garbage card.
Oh, why can't we give Red Eyes good cards? Make my deck more consistent, get on me.
The effect for an extra deck is mandatory. It says, but it doesn't say anything else about
Yes.
anything else.
Yeah.
So
This is why no one uses it.
Who knows?
that's so strange.
It's a strange card.
Yeah, it's weird. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, back to Dusseldorf.
Holy shit! I just had a big brain.
Go on.
If I have a way of negating it using Hot Red Dragon Arcfiend Abyss on my turn to negate its effects.
How are you gonna
Until-
summon both of them though?
Big brain. Could do it.
Ultiflex.
Ultiflex to do it. Just for the fucking meme.
Yeah.
Goes into their turn and still on my board and then blow their board up. It's great.
If you can find some way to make that work, then good on you, Robbie.
I will try.
Yo, there was a guy who made top 8 in Dusseldorf 2 playing Lunalite.
Oh,
What?
the furry dude, yeah.
But he literally said he was running the danger engine, but I couldn't get my hands on the card, so I played the pure version and just went first and threw out as a thought. That's
Yeah.
so
You
crazy.
just shout it as a thought, and then you're just like, here, what now? Do listen, and you OTK them next turn.
But he didn't even have the dangers.
Don't need them, mate.
That's so crazy.
Counter Dancer attack twice. The fuck you do then? Tiger King F. Thunder Dragons are negated, fucker.
Ooh, Thunder Dragon.
Thunder Dragon Colossus. No storage. Oh fuck, he made Tiger King.
Strange deck. Very, very strange deck.
I wanted to build it purely because it gave me a reason to use Tiger King. And then I just gave up on it because I realised Salmon Grey were just a deck that I could pick up for like nothing, that are actually just better in every way.
Yeah.
But they can't run
True.
Tiger King, so I'm angry. I just want to play fucking Tiger King in something.
Your fucking lovely platinum secret rare Tiger
Yeah.
King.
First fucking hollow I got when I got back into the game was the Platinum Secret Tiger King with the 2014 Megatins, which I bought in like 2017.
Where did you buy those?
Like Forbidden Planet or somewhere like that.
Jeez.
Yeah, Forbidden Planet and Smith's Toy Store in Dublin.
Smiths are great for Yu-Gi-Oh! product.
Huge
yeah.
backstock.
So much random jank, like.
So much random junk. It's
It was,
crazy.
it was the one with Nightmare Shark in it as a promo, and I read him and I saw like Nightmare Shark and I saw number 47 in his head and just started creasing. I was like, number 47, the fuck is that? And I read him and he said target 1 water and it attacked directly. I was like, oh, that's shite. And then I realised he could target himself.
Good old Nightmare Shark.
Shite Shark.
That I still playing Trickster. No, never made.
Smiths always have like years of shit they don't sell. I was gonna mention one, but if people are listening on the podcast, they'll probably go there and buy all the shit. So
you want to go on and buy it all yourself, do you?
But I'm just saying, yeah, Smiths is definitely one of those places for all kinds of stuff.
I feel like with Yu-Gi-Oh product especially, they'll just buy a load of shite and then it just doesn't sell. So they
It
just
just
have it
crossed
forever.
my mind that like to Smith's toy stores or whatever, like the person who owns it is like, okay, we're gonna buy Yu-Gi-Oh! It's for kids, and then a bunch of fucking 20-year-olds walk in and buy all of it. It must look so strange to someone who doesn't know it's a thing.
Oh yeah.
Just like, you buying this for like your nephews or your kids? No, it's for me.
Nah, boy, they reprinted Ash. It's gonna get that forehead.
The same applies to video games, because I've seen them selling off like Nintendo stock and like PlayStation 2 stock like 10-15 years after.
Damn.
Should be.
Jesus.
So that's a thing.
That's crazy.
We get a big shout out to Smiths. Sponsor
Shout out
us.
to Smiths.
Shout out to Smiths.
Sponsor us, Smiths.
Oh, while we're at it, shout out to Kieran Shields, because on the last podcast we shouted him out, and then I just didn't upload it.
Fuck you, Oshi.
Because, I'm sorry. We made a podcast for YCS Chicago and recorded it the day before.
Yeah,
and
we
then
did.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We did,
A,
yeah.
a
Yeah.
special fuck you to GameStop for burning the stock you don't sell.
And now Oshin's like, okay, now we can't ask them for sponsorship.
Fucking GameStop, these sophisticated shops.
You can always cut it out. You can just cut it out.
No way, man.
Just
That's
leave
sick.
it
That's
in.
classic.
It's a true story.
Both B-Day classic.
Jake, what would you call GameStop?
I know GameStop, a very sophisticated shop altogether now.
I'm glad we're on the same wavelength.
Good old GameStop.
What?
Good old GameStop.
James has worked there.
GameStop. It's
GameStop, though.
GameStop.
Do you want to play
buys
some
all his
video
Yu-Gi-Oh!
games?
Gemace to honor.
I don't want to see any video games. I can imagine what they are.
Video James. Videos of James wearing fucking condoms in his head like a madman.
And a
Walking
knife
around
taped
a
to
man's
his hand.
cage. Yup, boys, what's up?
I love how James dropped,
for need.
he dropped Fluffles as soon as Patrick came in. And built Altergeist as soon as they started dying. Poor James.
Oh my god, he did!
He's just having a bad
And now
time.
he's like, I'm gonna build Salmon Grade 2. And he has like everything apart from a third structure deck.
Poor
Because
James.
nobody has them anywhere.
He did well at the
Like-
Limerick though, he got 10.
Like,
He
I
did
didn't,
really well, yeah.
I didn't buy my structure deck. I didn't buy the structure decks for Salmon Grade. I bought the core off some lad in Gamer because he bought 3 and just wanted the ashes, like.
Fucking hell.
So I did, like, they had none at all. And they probably are going to continue to have none for ages.
P1 done.
That's actually quite funny, because I think Alan was trying to sell the 3 structure decks,
He was,
except the
yeah.
ashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I nearly
If he
fucking
sold
bought
them,
that.
it'd be so funny, like, straight after it, he'd be like, can I have them back?
You'd probably make your money back.
You probably would.
If you got them
to
at
be
like
fair.
a tenner each, you'd
Probably
probably
would.
make your money back.
Like, all the hollows are like €50 each.
Yeah, Ash is like six quid as well.
Well, if you bought 3 structure decks and sold 3 ash, you'd have, like, over half your money made
Yeah.
back, like.
Yeah, fair enough. Like.
3 structure decks for the price of 1, like.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at stuff on YG Organization, and Left Arm Offering is randomly getting a reprint in the
Dual Tower.
no, the new OCG structure deck.
It
That's
searches,
really weird.
The Spellcaster one.
it searches Salmon Grade Circle, it's broken.
Oh no.
Salmon Grade Circle's a 1 card OTK, sometimes.
It's a spell focused.
Structure deck. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe. Did you see the new cover card for the new fucking spell counter structure deck has the most card text out of any Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Really?
Yeah. Excluding pendulum monsters.
Well, he is a pendulum monster, you know.
He is, but like excluding like he has the most. He's I think he's tied with one other of the new cards of the archetype. For the
You mean
most-
just like monster text?
no like overall text on the whole card.
Blah blah blah.
It has more than Astrograph.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Spell counter. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Bad deck.
They all have they all have the same clause on them. I think at the start. Where
Yeah.
it's like every time a spell counter is activated, you can place a spell. Like you know what I mean. I don't actually think it's that bad. Some of the new cards actually look pretty cool.
Yeah, there's some really cool ones.
There's a new retrain of spell paragraph as well, I think, and then they have an archetypal monster reborn. I think.
Until one of them is as good as Jack the Thing, I don't give it a shit.
they all recur as well, which is
Yeah,
really cool.
They seem decent.
Yeah.
Be
very
good for another reason to play Mythical Beasts.
They could be like another zombie structure deck, like not really that good, but they'll pop up the odd time.
Yeah, but like far better than what they were, you know.
Yeah. We'll see anyway.
Shout out to that guy at GameStop playing the zombie structure deck. Like Michael was his name. Shout out to that guy.
James used to play it.
Yeah, James did well with it as well.
He did, yeah.
James switches. He plays a lot of decks.
Rivalry Zombie Worlds is just like, no.
Yeah.
Zombie
I love how
World-
zombies just stop Draco because he can't tribute.
Yeah, Zombie World against Draco is so funny because they can't tribute anything, so they just lose.
It's so sad.
Zombie World is just a funny card because it actually just does say no to a lot of people.
I fed up with this Zombie World.
Zombie World with Gozen or Rivalry. Zombie
Yeah.
World with Rivalry is insane.
Mhm.
It's so funny.
Yes, I just said this.
Oh, right. I thought you said Draco.
Yeah, I said Zombie World and Rivalry is game against anything.
Oh, I thought you said against Draco.
Oh yeah, well after.
Wait,
and against Draco.
Draco.
Oh
Okay.
shit! That only clicked with me now. I'm gonna slow.
I zoned out for like the exact second where you said something important. Whoops.
Oof.
Oofant.
It has been known to happen.
It's been gnomed to happen. Did I finish my spiel about Kieran Shields? Oh yeah. We didn't upload the podcast. I didn't upload the podcast.
Yeah, don't put the blame on me or Lenny.
Me. Me. But anyway, I told him about it, and he's been asking me when are you gonna upload that podcast. And so here's your shout out, Kieran.
He
I'm
asked me the other
sorry.
day too.
Huh?
He was like, "Hey, when's the next podcast?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know."
Today, happy
Oh my
birthday.
god, a fan.
Mea culpa, Kieran Shields. We're sorry.
Shout out to Kieran Shields for being the best All-Eyes player for winning that tournament.
Yeah.
Yes, good boy.
He's the best All-Eyes player in the TCG. In our own locals.
Good job, Kieran.
What a great dude.
Can we summon All-Eyes Arc Dragon? That's his name,
This,
isn't it?
yeah, Arc Pendulum.
Arc Pendulum.
Yeah.
Something.
Well, you don't
something.
summon him, you put him in scale.
Shh.
Come on, learn the deck,
Tell
Michael.
Something bad pendulum magician.
Leave him alone.
Wow.
Sorry, Kieran.
We're saying nice things about him. You're just shitting all over him, man.
It's gotta be said at some point.
He's our only listener. Be nice to him.
He's our own All-Eyes man.
Yeah, all 50 views we had on the last podcast were all from Kieran Shields.
It's time to be castrated locals.
Huh?
Can't always be castrated locals and everything like that.
Yeah, he's gonna come up to you and just look you dead in the eyes and be like, heard you're talking
dead to
shit.
See, now that you said that, he's gonna actually legitimately just do that.
It's gas.
You predicted the future by saying what he's gonna do, and then he's gonna do it because I think it's funny.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Self-fulfilling
God.
prophecy and whatnot.
I'll fulfill your prophecy.
Alright, YCS review, I think,
Review.
is over.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty cool YCS, pretty cool format, pretty cool podcast, talked a lot of shit.
Salmon great best deck, but not really. It's okay, I guess.
Give it another month, and then someone will find a really big flaw and just exploit the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Salmon great, okay. It make Dante sometimes.
It
can.
Then mill 3 for the fucking
You could
walls.
probably find some use out of that as well.
You make Dante and then you make Griffin.
You mill
And then you set whatever you mill.
3 and you make sure that you mill a Roar Rage, and then you go Falco F, set the Rage. And then you pass because you have no salmon railing monsters in the field.
Is Griffin once per turn?
I don't think so.
No, because you make Dante, you mill
Fuck,
Roar.
would you make 2 Griffins anyway?
You make Dante, you mill Roar and Rage, and you make Griffin set Roar, Griffin set Rage.
Why don't you just make Sunlight Wolf and add 1 back?
But that's little dick energy. That's like
Wow,
3
this
inch.
actual potential thing that you could actually do other than
No,
the Dante
you
power.
got to
That's like 3-inch dick
flex.
energy.
Hello.
Hello.
That's like needle dick. That's like chopstick dick.
That's like
energy.
needle fiber.
Needle fiber energy. I hope we never get that card.
Never gonna get it. Never gonna scream.
We're all gonna cry.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Next time we'll talk about needle fiber and how horrible it is because that's not been done already yet.
Goodbye, needle fiber.
Goodbye, needle fiber forever. We hope we never get you. Thanks for listening, guys.
Hey.
Team Ghost are out. Peace.
Bye everybody, I hate
homies.
you all, but I don't really.